What's going on, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk, tapping back in again with another one, y'all. And here we are, a day later. We all laid it down, closed our eyes, went to sleep, and back up in the morning. It's a new day, and we're reflecting on everything that transpired yesterday between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. And maybe some people didn't go to sleep. Jump in the comments. Is there anyone out there that was just so charged up, all the emotion running through you, and you just couldn't lay it down? Leave that in the comments as well. But let's break all this down and talk about it all. As always, man, I want everyone to get in the comments. Even if you're not a Bills fan, football fans, that's whoever. That's what we do over here, is talk. And there's a lot of different narratives going around and stuff that I just kind of want to feel everything out, and give y'all my take. I did a stream last night. Thanks everyone for stopping through. And this loss, I've seen you'll see some different tweets and stuff like that on the screen, and I concur with one of them that I see that says basically it stings more today. You're a bit more sad today, and that's how I felt as well, or feel currently as well. Like for some reason it's heartbreaking. It's just terrible that was what happened. Just dealing with that, for some reason it rolled off me a little easier than a lot of other really tough situations as a Bills fan, or just a Buffalo sports fan in general. I mean, we got a couple rough situations with our Sabres and whatnot, but I don't know, man. Like it just rolled off a little easier today. It's setting in. It kind of stings, and you'll see the footage playing of Scott Norwood, missing wide right, and I hate to even watch that footage, to air that footage. But the reason why I got that up is because some people, and it's kind of wild, we're seeing a lot of Bills fans who are saying, they weren't there for the Super Bowls, you know what I'm saying? But they were there for the drought, breaking the drought and everything. And I don't know, I just want to know, Bills fans who've been around forever, like myself, that you did see the Super Bowls. Do you guys feel that way, where this loss is kind of rolling off you a little easier than that, or what? I don't know. But when I'm hearing people say this is the new wide right, I don't know that I necessarily concur with that. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely heartbreaking what went down. But I don't know, like wide right, forward lateral, the Music City Miracle, as I stated with hockey, no goal, a man in the crease and Hasek's crease. All those situations are just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like we were just right on the verge of it all, and some fluffery went down and we lost. But I don't know. For some reason, this feels a little different. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm not putting together good commentary why it's different or anything of that nature, but it just feels different to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I mean is, a lot of people look at the Bills like we're just a cursed franchise, as we went through all those rough situations and the playoff drought and everything, and the Patriots dynasty thriving and built up, and now totally crashing down during this whole time that we went through the playoff drought. And it just feels like, a lot of people have always laughed at us and pointed at us like we're a cursed franchise, or even in a sense like we're a joke of a franchise, which I absolutely fucking hate that. And I know we all do. I mean, even though it's simply an amazing feat to get to 4 Super Bowls in a row. Obviously, it sucks to lose them all. No one ever is like, yo, I'm the best second place there ever was. But since all that time, you know what I mean? Since we went through all that and then we broke the playoff drought, in my opinion, this team and franchise has grown in leaps and bounds. What McDermott and Bean have built, we've actually got over the hump and we've thrived. And I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is it's just kind of hard for me to look at it that way. Like, look at it like, oh, it's the same old Bills falling short. You know what I mean? I love my team. And through the darkest of times, don't get me wrong, there were really negative times, really, really tough lows that we went through. Even through the midst of all that, though, I rarely ever turned off a game. There's only been a couple games I turned off in all these years, even when we started out 0-8. But for some reason, it's just not hitting that way to me, like, oh, same old Bills. You know what I mean? It's like we got over the hump. We've thrived. We've had these playoff pushes. We didn't make it to where we made it last year in the AFC Championship. But I don't know. It's just like the Chiefs had a little magic left in the tank. You know what I'm saying? You see all the different tweets and stuff. You can't keep this man down. It's, Mahomes. It's just all tough to take in. And once again, I know I'm kind of rambling on here a little bit. I'm not really laying out exactly what I'm saying. I guess I just refuse to say 13 seconds is the new wide right. I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. Drop it in the comments. Like, let's talk, it truly just is heartbreaking. This is going to be the longest off season ever, sitting through this wait. And real quick, one thing I got to point out too, you heard me when I was speaking about the drought and all these years as a Bills fan and everything. Something that I mentioned was the Patriots dynasty, on the come up, all the success they enjoyed, and how it's crashed, and they're nothing now. We just beat the brakes off them. I just gotta point out two times, Rob Ninkovich and Mike Holly, you two bum ass fake meteorologists, attacking the Bills. That Mike Holly guy is a pure joke. But I just gotta say, man, the Pats fans really are exposing themselves as some real goofy, childish, immature ass motherfuckers, man. And when I say that, I once again got to point out, I have a few Pats fans who comment and join the discussion on a lot of my Buffalo Bills videos, and that is not aimed at you, my guys, because they're very respectful. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out Studio LB. He came after we put the beats on the Pats. And even with me making some comments in some of my videos aimed at some of the dickheadish Pats fans, he still, even with all that, he was like, yo, Coffee, you guys did your thing. Congrats. Salute to the Bills. And, good luck. And with fans like that, where we can just keep it classy and have commentary about our teams. There was a Chiefs fan in the stream last night, and he was the same way, very respectful. And when I'm saying that, I'm not saying people gotta kiss ass or they can't be just up in here. No, that's not what I mean. I just mean we got some fans who just flat out are trolling like a motherfucker, talking real ish. And the crazy thing is, a lot of the times, those ain't even real football fans. They don't even really know nothing about football. As I've pointed out with the Patriots and Dallas Cowboys fan bases. And once again, this isn't aimed at the real true football fans that love the game, love their team, follow their franchises and all that. This is aimed at the people who just, like, back when the Cowboys dynasty was going on, they just were like, oh, the Cowboys are good. I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't really know nothing about football, and we know that's the exact same thing that happened with the Patriots when that dynasty was going on. So many people are Patriots fans that really know nothing about the game. And it seems like a lot of times the trolls talking super greasy are those kind of fans, but respect to all the respect and salutations to all the real fans out there, whoever your team is. You know what I mean? I'm all about sportsmanship, and I can give it up respectfully. Like, congrats to all the Chiefs fans out there. You guys got the W. It is what it is. You feel me? But some other stuff I wanted to talk about real quick. As I just stated, this is going to be such a long off season, and I want to know, what does everyone expect to come in the off season as far as transactions, draft talk? I really believe that this team is a special team. Obviously, the talent and all that they have, but as I've always pointed out, man, these guys are like family. Really, this team that's been built together, these guys are like family. They love playing together. The morale is high in the locker room. And as we saw all of them heartbroken, and we see them on Twitter today. Isaiah McKenzie thanking Josh Allen for everything. Gabe Davis, who, oh my goodness, was this guy like a superhero out there yesterday. Thanking everyone for their support. We know the Bills fans love Bills Mafia. Like, we're all a family, you know what I mean? But within the locker room, we've seen these guys all got a lot of love for each other. They all believe in each other. And, it's definitely hard to pick the pieces back up. But I don't like using that phrase because picking up the pieces makes it like we're broken. And that's not what happened, The Chiefs got us. They got us. They had a little more magic left in the tank, and it is what it is. But these guys will keep it together. I believe in these guys that they'll be even more motivated next year. It's just, man, this is going to be this offseason really is going to feel like it goes on forever. And we've seen a lot of sports franchises in the past that really made a playoff run and, couldn't get that championship, and things went left at some point, like that's happened a lot of times where franchises were good, making a run for 2-3 years, trying to get that playoff push and everything. And then in the end, it all falls apart. I don't believe that's going to happen with this team. We keep seeing all the talk about Leslie Frazier and DeBall leaving, and that we're going to have 2 new coordinators. And that's got a lot of people nervous that it's not going to be the same team, that something's going to get off track. And I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe that to happen, like that will happen. I don't know. You guys jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts. But Gabe Davis still getting some recognition. But, man, had we won that game and moved on, imagine the superhero that this guy would really be known as. You know what I mean? With that being said, though, something else we talked about yesterday is how Diggs and Knox were just non-factors in this game. Schematically, do you guys think that was the thing of the way the Chiefs D'd us up? Did they take them out of the equation? And is that how Gabe Davis shined the way he did? I want to know what you think in the comments. And let's also get it going in the comment thread about, the whole squib kick. Okay, that 13 seconds, what we did defensively, you'll see a freeze frame about how soft they played it there, we gave them the middle of the field like that. I mean, obviously, like I was saying last night, I agree that we should only had like 3 down D linemen, and we should have had people at the sticks, yes. But giving them that wide open, in the middle, with the way they had been torching us, with the speed that they have all game, it just didn't really make any sense. And, when the squib comes up, Sean McDermott in the press conference did not want to get into it at all. Not one bit. He would not touch on it, those answers you give, or not you give, but we see in press conference use when they're like, yeah, I'm not going to talk about something. I'm not going to elaborate one bit. That was Sean McDermott on the squib. And it's funny, you see a tweet up there saying, man, the word squib kick is going to haunt me or make me sick or something like that. I really felt that way as well. I don't know. It's like they were afraid of the return, or afraid, I guess, of the ball possibly going out of play. I don't know. And them getting it at the 40, it is what it is. But I just want to know everyone's thoughts on all that. And the whole overtime rules thing. We talked about it a little bit last night. A lot of people were echoing the sentiment that they want overtime to change and see a college-style offense. I think the NFL did it right when they changed. Obviously, we know back in the day, the straight-up sudden death overtime, I didn't think that was the way for it to be, because you can just get in field goal range and win the game. When they switched it over to how it is now, where both teams get a shot, as far as if a field goal is kicked, you still get a shot. You just can't give that TD up on that first drive. I like that a lot more. But, I just want to know what a lot of people think if you truly want to see college style overtime in the NFL. If that makes more sense to you, I'd like to hear it. But with that being said, I'm not blaming our loss on that game or the coin toss or anything like that. It is what it is. We lost. Chiefs got the W, and I totally recognize that. So don't think just because I'm asking what everyone thinks about the overtime stuff that I'm trying to make excuses, because I'm not at all one bit. But I'm gonna close this video out. I just wanted to share one more thing with you guys though, that I shared in my live last night. And for any of the people who were in the live, you might watch this video and say, "Okay, damn, Coffee, you're repeating all the same ish." Well, hey, it's a day later. I wanted to put it back out there. So, but I get it. Y'all, you feel me? But man, something that I shared on that live stream though was that a few days ago I made a video where I was talking about how there was an article, maybe 3 days before the game, 2 days before the game, saying Josh Allen is undefeated in coin tosses, and I was like, man, this is the stupidest shit. Why? I don't want to hear about that shit. And then we lose the coin toss. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Maybe I put some bad juju out there in the atmosphere. And also, this cat that I work with, I think my interaction with, like, this dude jinxed me as well, because when we scored and he was going on and on about, oh, it's over, there's only 13 seconds. And I was like, nah, man, there's 13 seconds. They got timeouts. Like, this game isn't over just yet. And when I say that, I'm not saying I knew that was going to happen. I didn't one bit. I thought we were going to stop them. But I don't know. It was like him just continually saying that, put that bad juju out there. It felt like, I don't know. But that's going to conclude this video. Like I said, it just kind of rambling on a bit on this one day after this loss, hearing what everyone's thoughts are today. Last night was just, everyone was shocked, not even just Bills fans. This was one of the craziest games. That's another thing, guys. Where do you rate this game in playoff history of the NFL? Does this game rate up there with some of the most exciting, most greatest, most competitive, most down to the wire games of all time? Hit the comments with that as well. Thanks for watching. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I'm up out of here. New viewers, make sure to subscribe. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Go Bills. It's going to be a long one. Like I said, off season ain't even officially here yet. But have a great day, guys. Peace.